People are quitting on microcap stocks in droves, and they think that they are the only ones. The other day, one of the MCE members told me that David Lendy is a smart guy. He's one of the members pretty much saying this, that people are quitting microcap stocks in droves during the time that they probably shouldn't. And, you know, when I started MCE, I didn't really want to start it. And I want to play you the clip when I started MCE. Let's have a listen.
Welcome to Classic Value Investors. My name is Mariusz Konieczny. Some of you have asked me about having a newsletter service, research service, or some kind of private website service. And up to this point, you know, I've been providing content on my YouTube channel for free. And I really, as I said before, when I started this process, I didn't really have a plan of I have to monetize it in some way or make money from it. I was just sharing my research on the investment ideas that I already owned, and I was happy to do this. And now more and more people are asking me about, you know, newsletter or private website. And, you know, I don't know if I want to do it. So that's why I'm making this video, because I want to know your thought about it, and maybe you can convince me to do it. And
Okay, so did you hear this? This video I published July 26, 2020. That was the beginning of microcap explosions. And I said in the video, I don't know if I want to do it, and you have to convince me. And why did I say this? Because of emails like this. So I just got this email, and this is not a criticism. This is not a criticism of this person. I would like to cancel my upcoming renewal. This has nothing to do with you or the recession worries pushing MCE stocks. I've discovered that my investing style doesn't fit the required drawdowns and volatility that comes with microcap companies. I remain positive on Oracle and Voxtur, as they are two of my largest positions. This is why I didn't want to do it. Because most people are not suited for investing in microcap stocks. But they think they are, because they hear stories of multi-baggers, people making huge amounts of money, and then they want to do it. And then drawdowns like this happen where liquidity dries up, those companies go down a lot, and then they quit during the time when they shouldn't, because those are the best opportunities. But they get interested in microcap stocks after the success, and then they leave after the drawdowns, which is completely opposite of what they should be doing, right? Now, again, this is not a criticism of the person that sent it to me. I just wish more people would realize this. And this is why I didn't want to start MCE, because I knew that this was going to happen. I knew it, because when I published that video 2 years ago, July 26, when was that? July 26. You see Oracle here? July 30, Oracle is at 66 cents. So people saw me talk about Oracle on YouTube when it was like 20 something, and they saw that, multi-bagger, and then they saw Oracle continuing to go. I was a genius, right? Then they got interested. And you see, the same thing is going to happen again. And now I am really considering, I don't know maybe I will close MCE to new members completely. I don't know. Because here's what's going to happen very soon. Voxter is going to rip. The other day, I was talking to Gary, and he's like talking to me. He's like, I have never been more confident that this is going to be a $10 billion company. I'm like, you don't have to convince me. Like, I know what you guys are solving. I know the inefficiencies that are there. You know, like, why do you think I just put in $500,000 into your company? Like, you don't have to tell me this. So Voxter is going to rip. Oracle is going to rip. Aduro is going to rip like crazy. All of these things are going to rip. When liquidity returns, this is going to be the biggest bull market that we've seen probably since 2008, right? Because everybody is positioned for recession. People have so much money is sitting on the sidelines. Finance YouTubers are going to explode. The Jeremys of the world are going to explode, okay? I'm going to explode, okay? People are going to see, holy shit, he made 50 million on Voxter. He made 10 million on Aduro. He made 5 million on Oracle. He's like, this guy's a freaking genius. The next Warren Buffett. You know what's going to happen? People are going to go in droves to sign up for MCE. And those are going to be the people that are going to be writing me emails like this 3 years from now. Okay? Those are going to be the people that are going to be quitting. Okay? And again, I'm not criticizing this. I'm thinking of whether I want to protect them, because they're going to see all these multi-baggers, all these millions being made. They're not interested today. They're waiting for a recession today. But then when those things rip, they're going to be interested. I'm going to be getting gifts that I am the back to Oracle of Oracle, Voxter genius, blah, 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 blah. That's what's going to happen, okay? That's what's going to happen. That's what's coming. And the other day, I wrote a check for a high school soccer team, $500. They needed some money for jerseys. And then also this professional team that I am, part of the tryout, wanted to see if, I could like do some sponsoring of some things. And in both of these instances, they were like, well, we can put, MicroCap explosions on, here or here or here. And I'm like, are you kidding? The last place I want MicroCap explosions advertised is to general public. That's the last place I want. Because they don't understand what investing is. That's number one. And the last place they want to be is in microcaps, right? And the same thing goes to friends. Oh, you got this thing going. Tell me about it. Nope. I don't talk about it. I don't talk about investing with my friends. They're not suited for it. I don't want to lose them. I don't talk about it. But also over the years, people were like, well, if microcaps were so great, then why isn't there more competition? Why isn't there more people doing it? Once people discover it, the alpha is going to be gone. This is why it's never going to be competitive, because microcap stocks are not good for business. Do you think it's good for business, for a hedge fund or mutual funds, to invest in microcaps and show these kinds of drawdowns and lose clients? It's never going to be competitive. Those drawdowns are too big. That's why the opportunity exists, because people cannot handle it. Business cannot handle it. If I was running a hedge fund or a mutual fund focused on these, and I was invested in Voxter, Oracle, Aduro, all the other names, I would have lost more than half of my clients by now, because of the drawdown and volatility. There's no talk about, oh, it's a great opportunity. No, they're pulling their money out and they're gone. And as a business, in the investment business, you can't have that. So what do? You invest in the big names. You invest in something that's close to the market. Why? Because all you care about is your fee, 2% fee or whatever. That's it. You keep your clients happy so that they stay. And if your returns are somewhere close to the market. Well, if the market is down 50%, we're down 50%, no problem. But if the market is down 20 and you're down 70, that's a problem, right? So they just give them enough returns to keep them happy, but low volatility so that they don't leave. Microcaps will never be overcrowded, but there is periods of times when people are going to get interested in them, like many of you got interested in MCE and microcap space when Oracle was going to the moon in 2020, and many of you today are realizing that this is not a space for you, right? I don't see much signups today. I don't see many people lined up today, but today is when the life-changing returns start, today, because everybody else is on strike. So anyway, people are quitting in droves, not criticizing. There is always a reason to quit. There's always a reason. I don't have enough money, my parents died, whatever. Not criticizing. I just wish more people knew what they're suited for, and before they get into microcaps, that they would know what they're getting themselves into. It doesn't matter how many times I talk about there's huge volatility, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter until you experience it yourself.